Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another Reddit video, and before we get into the Reddit, your boy has finally won his first wrestling match. Your boy is holding the Wrestling Revolver Golden Ticket, which means I have a title opportunity anytime, any place, anywhere. I can cash in on the tag titles, the Revolver Remix title, or I can even cash in on the Revolver World title. I guess you'll just have to wait and see what your boy cashes in on. You see, the gold plaque, he was getting lonely. We had to add another one to the collection. Come on. All right. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into the Reddit. I don't remember this happening on Thriller. All right, man. What are we doing? I should have seen that one coming. That was good. That was good. I'm going to give that a vote. My dream match, Blake Monroe versus Tiffany Stratton. Yeah, that would actually be really cool. Their gimmicks are low-key similar, and they're both white and blonde. I mean, just call it a spade a spade. Yeah, Blood just took two blonde girls and said, yep, dream match. Should we get Legacy 2.0 as heels? If so, who would the third member be? I think the perfect new third guy is Ethan Page. You know, honestly, I could see that. I can see that. Let me entertain this idea, though. Should we get Legacy 2.0? It's got to be a second or third generation superstar or more. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be, as long as Cody and Randy are, but I feel like it works better. Yeah, I mean, I'm scrolling through this roster and I can't see anybody else as fitting as Ethan Page. I got to give you a shout on that, bro. That's an upvote. Braun Breaker, but he's busy with Paw Patrol at the moment. Paw Patrol is crazy. Dom would be a fun choice. Actually, yeah. That would be fun. Oh, yeah, that's a great shout, bro. That's a great shout. Would this video get Brandon to break? What do you mean by break?
Which WWE wrestler do you think would die first in a horror film?
Probably Dominic Mysterio.
Why?
Damn.
Because they just set a trap where it's like chicken tenders on a plate, and him being the little chicken tender slut he is, he'd crawl out of whatever hidey hole he's in and try to eat them and just get his head chopped off. He's a child.
Chicken tender slut is wild. It did make me break, though. Great answer from Rhea. Is Claymore a GOAT finisher? Any finisher that can come out of nowhere is goated. Which PLE should WWE remove? Definitely always keep Money in the Bank. If you're gonna remove it, I want to see what the other options are, but if you're gonna remove it, move it to WrestleMania. Clash at the Castle, we're gonna hold that for now. Night of Champions, I think this should have never left. I think this is a great concept. Every championship on the line, this should always be around, in my opinion. SummerSlam, always got to keep SummerSlam. Are we kidding? Saturday night's main event, I don't even see this as a PLE. I'm gonna keep it so real. I don't really see it as one. I just think of it as a special event. And Survivor Series has to stay around. It has to. I'm gonna go with Saturday night's main event. I say we leave Clash at the Castle because I think other countries deserve to get a pay-per-view. They need to keep doing that. Today's video is sponsored by SeatGeek. WWE Evolution is returning and is coming up on July 13th. So if you want something fun to do, SeatGeek has you covered. I personally love using SeatGeek because they rate each ticket on a scale of 1 through 10, so you know you're getting a good deal. So look out for the green dots. Green means good, red means bad. You know the drill. All right, as you can see, we are here for WWE Evolution, and if I click this red dot, you'll be paying $423 to sit in the back. But if we go to the left and sit closer, you'd be paying $143. That is so much better. Like I said, look out for the green dots because SeatGeek really does have your back. Plus, every ticket is backed by their buyer guarantee. There's also more than 70,000 events listed on SeatGeek, including sports, concerts, comedy shows, music festivals, and more. Everyone can use my code BDE10 for 10% off any tickets on SeatGeek. It does not matter how many times you've bought tickets using SeatGeek before, BDE10 will get you 10% off your next order. So make sure you click the link in the description to download the app and have the code automatically added to your account. Big thank you to SeatGeek once again for partnering with the channel. We greatly appreciate you. Now, let's get back into the video. Finished the story. Your boy hit a beautiful frog splash for the 1, 2, 3, and your boy is now holding the Wrestling Revolver Golden Ticket. It's beautiful.
Golden Ticket been acquired, baby. Let's go.
That was surreal. Like, just finally getting to hear the 1, 2, 3, like the ref actually counting it. Man, I was hyped. Like, this is raw, real emotions. Like, I was gassed up, bro. Like I was running all around the ring. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to celebrate. I was on cloud 9. I'm still on cloud 9 about it. And I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna hype myself up. I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back. That was the best frog splash I've ever hit. The height, the extension, chef's kiss, man. Chef's kiss. By the way, not saying this because it's BDE, but probably one of the best frog splashes I've ever seen. That warms my heart. That warms my, I'm giving you enough vote. That warms my heart. Hey, I'm serious. I'm so serious. One of my biggest goals in professional wrestling is to be in the conversation for the best frog splash. I'm so serious about that. Like when you talk about frog splashes, I want to hear RVD, I want to hear Montez Ford, and I want to hear BDE. Now, I'm so dead ass. I'm so dead ass. When Seth Rollins won Money in the Bank in 2014, Cena was the undisputed WWE champion. And 11 years later, Rollins is Mr. Money in the Bank, and Cena is again the undisputed WWE champion. It's crazy how time works, man. Wow. It's a funny coincidence, too, because obviously I don't think they even thought about that. But it's cool, man. It's cool how time works. And, bro, that was 11 years ago? That's gross. That's so gross. Who else really missing KO right now? Man, WWE does just kind of feel weird without Kevin Owens, man. Is like, or him not being there. I feel like it's a shame that we don't have him here for John Cena's retirement run, considering back in 2015 when Kevin first came to the main roster, the first person he went after was John Cena. Yeah, oh my God, you're so right, man. You're so right. Kevin Owens is a beast. I'm sad he's not here right now, especially during John Cena's retirement run. That definitely had to have been run back. There's no way. I can't unsee this now. They do look pretty similar. I can't hold you. Who you got winning these matches? This is so difficult because AJ deserves more. AJ deserves better in WWE, but it's too soon, in my opinion, to take the title off of Dom. I'm going Dom. And I mean, obviously Gunther. If it's Goldberg, what the are we doing? Goldberg had a stroke while climbing the ropes. Stroke is crazy, but that boy definitely struggled just to get up. Pause. Why do the IWC and everyone hate Pat? He's said some things that people don't like. He's done some things that people don't like. I could separate him as a person versus his commentary on Raw. I personally like Pat's commentary on Raw, so I don't really want him to go anywhere. I would like to throw something out as well, but I think Raw would actually benefit from a 3-man booth with Michael Cole, Corey Graves, and Pat McAfee. I feel like Corey Graves should have never left the main roster, whether that's Raw or SmackDown, because I feel like Michael Cole and Corey have great chemistry, bro. And I'll put Corey Graves over the moon. He's one of my favorite commentators, just period, bro. I like him, but prefer my analysts to actually analyze the match. Graves and Barrett are great with Cole. Yes, bro. I love Wade Barrett as well. He is such a good commentator, man. I don't think Wade Barrett should go anywhere. Pat doesn't enhance the talent. He takes their spotlight. He has talent, but it's not as a babyface announcer. I guess a lot of people agree, but I really don't. Like, I feel like Pat is just a personality commentator. I feel like he does enhance talent, but he's also there to be a personality. You know, he's a fan of wrestling. I feel like Pat has that I'm watching wrestling with the boys kind of vibe, you know? I don't really know how to describe it. I like Pat's commentary. He's just gotten annoying to me. That seems to be the overall consensus. I actually might be in the minority on this. Whatever happened to Ludwig? Man said one thing about Charlotte Flair and he's been cooked. Where has he been? I don't even think he's injured. I think he's pregnant. Yeah, all right. What was the first match you watched? This was mine. Wow. No judgments. You watch wrestling when you watch wrestling. That's just crazy to me. That's wild. Hey, but this was a good match, bro. I remember being there. This match was just a whole lot of fun. Sami Zayn, an absolute vet, by the way, to be able to bring in Johnny Knoxville and actually have a good match. That's a different level of skill, man. That's a different level of skill. We are officially halfway through John Cena's retirement tour dates. What are your thoughts on his 2025 performance? I think that John Cena's retirement tour, I've been locked in. I mean, John Cena is my favorite wrestler of all time, at least for WWE. So I've definitely been locked in. I'm interested. I'm intrigued to where the stories are going. I'm intrigued to see what matches he's going to have, to see more explanations for the final boss stuff. We've talked about this, so I won't go too in depth. No matter what you have to say about the heel run so far, whether you like it or you don't, he's here. He's the champion and he's here. I love that. Naomi is cooking with this character. The blade is crazy. The razors at the bottom, I don't even think I noticed that. And a taser. Hey, Obi, chill, bro. She's making the most out of that briefcase, man. I love it. I love it. That's what I'm saying. When you win something like that, you gotta have it around, man. You gotta do stuff with it. Please let it be Finn Balor's time. Yeah, for the past WrestleManias, everybody's won the title except Finn Balor. It's got to stop, man. Finn Balor's got to get back to the top of the card. We need it, bro. We need it. Yo, shout out to my man, bro. It was good to meet you, bro. You get it up, vote. He was so sweet, too. The only 6 people to beat Gunther clean. Hey, that's a solid list, man. That's an elite list. Think about that, man. Gunther's only been pinned 6 times. Tapped, whatever. That's crazy. Only the Ilya matches felt like an absolute epic war and a more than fitting defeat for Gunther. The rest of these were really underwhelming compared to Ilya's victory. Yeah, I kind of agree. I kind of agree. Ilya's victory over Gunther, that was, man, like, that one felt so different for whatever reason. Man, they went to war. I will say I like Sammy's. I like Sammy's too. A little more predictable, but not in a bad way. Whose returns been better? Aleister Black, I'm guessing Rusev? Yeah. I mean, both aren't doing much at the moment, but I'm gonna go with Aleister Black. I'm more of just a fan of Aleister, so maybe a little biased. That might change though if Rusev and Sheamus have like a best of 7, man. If they have a best of 7, my answer might change. I really hope they do have this match though. I think Sheamus and Rusev will have a great match. Like, they're returned, cool, and now what? I think we just got to give it time. Just got to give it time, see where it goes. I love Zelina, but she needs to drop the title. I'm with that. I love Zelina Vega. I really do. And I'm happy that she won the United States Championship. As I say that though, like, Chelsea Green was doing so good with it, man. I feel like this change was just unnecessary. I would have liked to see Chelsea hold it longer and then Zelina take it off of her. But I felt like they took it off of her right when Chelsea was getting the character down, man. I'm sad. Yeah, I feel like it's really it's no diss to Zelina, man. I love Zelina Vega. She deserves opportunities like this. It's just, if you're gonna give her the title, give her something to do. This is still Triple H's greatest storyline, in case you forgot. The whole Sammy Bloodline plot was just perfect. From top to bottom, everything was good. I feel like this definitely has a little bit of an asterisk on it because, you know, obviously the whole Bloodline shenanigans started with Vince McMahon, but Triple H definitely ended it off right with the ending of WrestleMania 40. I mean, that cinema, bro. Cinema. Sammy making solo break character will forever be funny to me. I'm gonna say it, man. Sammy really saved the Bloodline when they started like going downhill just a little bit. I feel like he freshened it up. They added so many more layers to this amazing story. Without Sami Zayn, the Bloodline story wouldn't have gone on as long as it did. And I stand on business with that. Jey Uso too, man. Don't forget, I think Jey is a crucial part of the Bloodline story. It was kind of his and Roman's story when you really think about it. Rate the RKO.
Advantage. Top rope slow.
I mean, that's a creative ass RKO, man. I don't know if there's ever been an RKO onto another person, especially for the W. I give it an 8 out of 10. It was unique. It was creative. I like it. Who should be in the WWE Hall of Fame? Even though he's been kind of pissing me off these past couple of months, I'm going to say The Rock. The fact that he's not already in it is crazy. Goldust and referee Charles Robinson. Yeah, that's real, bro. Especially Charles Robinson, for sure. Randy Orton, for sure. I think that needs to be a more common thing. Why are we waiting until certain wrestlers are retired to put them in the Hall of Fame? Rey Mysterio is a WWE Hall of Famer and he's still wrestling. I think the same should go for Randy Orton and John Cena. They are certified Hall of Famers. Just do it now. Just do it now. Bray Wyatt, that's real. Mickey James, that's so real, man. Jazz and Victoria first. I don't think it matters the order. Just put them in there. Michael Cole, yes. If you are in charge of the WWE, who would you put the titles on? All right, this one's gonna be fun. So for some titles, I might keep the champions the same, but there's definitely gonna be some changes. I'm gonna say the New Day keep the World Tag Team Championships. I would just like to see them do more storyline based stuff. The Women's Intercontinental Championship, you know what? I'm actually cool with Becky holding it. I'm cool with Becky holding it. Dom, should still hold the Intercontinental Championship. Argue with your mother. The women's world title, I think Io is the perfect women's world champ right now. It's hard to make changes with Raw, honestly. And the world title, this is one that's going to change. I want CM Punk holding that one. The women's tag team titles, I'm going to keep it a buck. I don't give a shit about these titles, so Liv Morgan and Raquel can keep holding them. Now for SmackDown, I'm going to say the Street Profits continue to hold it, with Fraxium being next up. The Women's United States Championship, give it back to Chelsea Green. She should have never dropped it. I mean, the United States Championship, keep it on Jacob Fatu, man. Like, it's good that he's champ right now. He's very good. The Women's Championship, as much as I love Tiffany Stratton and what she's doing with it, I'd really like to see Alexa Bliss hold that title. And for the WWE Championship, I mean, John Cena's perfect. It's literally perfect. Next, you know what? Next up after John Cena, just fantasy booking, Drew McIntyre. That man is due. That man is due. I know a lot of these stayed the same, but I feel like the champions are pretty solid right now. I just want to see more story-based stuff with a lot of these champions. All right, guys, that's going to do it for the Reddit this week. If you guys want to watch any more Reddit videos, you can click right there. I'll see you guys next time. Deuces.